Alright, so today we have to beat this haunted house. It's giving me a really hard time last time, so I have to pay attention to where I am, where I'm trying to go in it, and... Okay, so our partner, this arson guy, which is fortuitous naming just by chance, because he is all about explosives. Didn't know that going in. He is very weak. He keeps getting absolutely destroyed. You do need this every time you go in, because when I tried to go back, I required it. Rosemary's house. Rosemary's Baby reference, probably. Crumbs will take me out of there if I need them. Asthma spray apparently is very important because I got destroyed. Like, once you get in an asthma attack, you just get stun locked in it, so you can just die. So the one thing that was bothering me too was the petrify from the scorpions or whatever. So I have to watch out for that. This arson guy is completely useless though. I don't even know what any of this stuff does. Well, yeah, neither does the game apparently. Let's go back there. We're full HP and everything. We just have to... Only thing I think people would probably do is they just power level until Arson's the same level as Ness or closer. So if I got him to like 25, everything would be fine. But I'm just kind of trying to avoid that and just doing it normally, like in sequence. So as soon as I know what to do, I just do it. So you want to join me, little girl? Because you were way better than him, relative to the time at least. Nah. Yeah, can you join me, dude? He doesn't want to come. Or at least if we have 3 of us, 3 is better than 2. Apparently I am going to get more partners though, because at the beginning it asked me to name them. Like Rob, I named one. And I forget what the girl's name was, but she's in Snowman. And they kept telling me to go give her, some of the NPCs told me to give her her hat. So I can do that later. But let me try to complete this very, very difficult haunted mansion. Arson keeps getting killed, and then Ness is all by himself. So if he gets petrified or something, it's over. So I can't let Arson die. And if I do get low and I feel like I'm gonna die, I'll just leave and come back. And so if I keep gaining experience that way, you can't blame me. Because that's like, if I can't do it, I can't do it. I mean, there's nothing I can do better. I guess I could use defense up on him every single fight, but it'd almost be better just to heal him. And the problem is you can't revive, or at least I don't have a way to right now. So if he dies, it's just, I have to leave. I can't do anything. I don't have a revival power unless I'm just not aware of what it is. It's not telepathy. That's just a heal. Those are just heals. This heals like status effects. So yeah, I don't know. We're going all the way. Honestly, having a bit of trouble remembering even where it is. I have to go to the train, take it to Spokane, then go all the way north, like kind of into the mountains to find the house. All of these little enemies on the way are the reason why I don't like this type of enemy spawning system where it's just random in the open world. Like Pokemon almost, but just a personal pet peeve of mine. Not like a... Wait, so where's the station? You gotta all the way up. I kind of forget. I haven't played this in like a week. Not that that's very long, but I was getting really into it. I just... For some reason, I felt like taking a break. Which is fine. You know, this can give you an asthma attack, which is just... Speaking of pet peeves, that is a pet peeve. Look. Ah, at least you can use the asthma thing as much as you want. There's a lot of mechanics that like just stun lock you and then you're just done. Like getting petrified by the scorpions or whatever. And obviously the asthma attack. So if it's just you, and you don't have the asthma medicine, you're just dead. The game's just over. And I don't know how to deal with the petrified thing, but even if it's like an ability that Ness has, what if it happens to Ness? then it's just over. So we're gonna go to Spokane. It's only $25. We probably have a lot of money in our reserve, but it's not like we can do anything with it. We're just going to a haunted house. Maybe I should save it here, just to be closer. But I might have to go back anyway. It's gonna get rough. There's nowhere even to save it here. That's what's annoying. I don't think so anyway. Spokane is not like a very hospitable town. It's like dumb. There's enemies in it, even as you're walking along the roads. It's very undesirable, let's just say. Cool name though. Spokane. Good one. Okay, that's not even it. That was the other town. Which name? I forget. It's like Marysville? Must be. I think this is Spokane. I actually walked all the way between the two just to see if I could and what the point was. So where is the house from here? Assuming it's that black dot there, which I think it is. Can I walk along the tracks to it, or do I have to go around? These things used to scare me too before I figured out the Franklin badge thing that reflects their one-shot back at them. Because without that, they can just keep one-shotting you over and over at random. So is it through here, or do I have to go around another direction? I'm not sure. Red snake, no problem. Those suits of armor are a pain too. So look, I'm already losing arson before we even get there. This is what's so frustrating. This dude is about to die even... We haven't even gotten there and he's dying. Like, dude, get your stuff together, man. By 67, so he's at pretty much full HP, right? Exactly full HP. But can I go through and get to the house from here? Probably not. I hope I can though. I forget how exactly to get there. Make sure I don't double the same one, because you actually do have to split. If you do that, it'll just say, oh, it was already dead, and then skip a turn. Not that it matters, he's gonna get hurt no matter what, because he just sucks. Why is he so bad, dude? He doesn't have any abilities. All he can do is use bombs. I don't know if they're reusable. I haven't tried them yet. They probably should be. So the house is somewhere up here. But I think I'm way on the wrong side now. Darn it. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay. Let me go around the houses. Through the town. I think you have to go on the east side, northeast. And you can't even one-shot them. Can't even one-shot a bird. Okay, Ness is dodging. You're gonna kill Arson before I know it though. So I have to keep him alive. My PP is already going down, so that could be trouble. Oh, I should have done it the other way, then they might have both died. He's too slow to even attack first, man. Why are you so bad? Alright, I'll have to heal him again. Are you serious right now? I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. I was trying to do it to him. Why does it sometimes... Maybe I double tapped. You have to... I should use those repel rings more, but... Whatever. In the end, I'm gonna need the experience anyway, because this guy's so far behind. Ness is doing tremendous damage. It's just not quite enough. Let's see. Can we please... How do I get through this darn town? Here you go, southeast, I guess. Not more eagles. These are just boring. This game is definitely a lot longer than I thought it'd be. Like, I've done how many streams? Like 6 streams? And some of them were pretty long. Obviously, I take my time and read everything, but still. That magic can't experience was nuts. I got so confused there. So I basically just have to go back there, I think, when I get more music notes, like once I get all my letters or whatever for the song. So how much of that do I have? I only have 2 out of 8. So I have no idea how that's going to happen. I probably missed one according to the order in which they're showing, but whatever, we can figure it out later. Maybe that's just a bonus thing, but it seems like you will need to do it at some point. Maybe before the final boss. They still didn't really explain what exactly that area is supposed to be, but I guess it's just supposed to be peculiar. Oh, thank God. You need every level you can get, dude. He's gonna have to at least be level 25, or he's just not gonna be able to survive. Forget about doing anything, he won't even be able to survive. Yeah, these things are pretty weak. I was killing these way earlier in the game on the like northwest of the map. So where exactly am I going right now? So I think I have to go through. I don't really know. So can I just heal up here for money? Is that gonna be? I feel like you can't. They only cure status ailments and stuff. I just want a full heal for free. Mainly to my PP. Dude, if he kills Arson, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, just... Oh shit, now you know how I feel sometimes. Look how beefy he is. So much HP, what the fuck? Good thing he's only running away, or he would have killed Arson easily. They have like 1,000,000 HP, by the way. What? Okay. They're like the Amazy Daisies and Paper Mario. They just exist to troll you. So can you heal me or not? Unfortunately, you can't. Yes. Does that recover PP? I forget. No. What? Are you stupid? I don't care about money, but I want my PP back. So stupid. There's very few things, in fact, almost nothing. Size stones, I think I found like maybe 2 in the whole game, something like that. That recovers your PP. There's almost nothing that does. Which seems like a deliberate decision, but just makes healing obviously very difficult. You'd rather stock up on healing items than anything, but the PP is so reusable. Like I could heal myself 30 plus times, that's why I like it. Wouldn't this recover my PP? I think it was a trap last time, but do I have to do that every time? I fought him when I woke up. How come he's back? And then he fights you. He at least lets you sleep first. That does recover PP, but does that mean he respawns every time? Uh-oh. But he's probably gonna do more damage than I heal. Is that enough? Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. So I managed to heal, which is nice. So now I can head there with some purpose. We've seen a couple star men, but they haven't really elaborated on what their plan is or what they're really trying to do. We just know they're not good, apparently. You want to go all the way through to like the residential area. Then you go up to the top, and that leads to the Rosemary plot of land. So you go around. Well, you shouldn't fight enemies here anyway. There's just so many different types of enemies in this game. Floating eyeballs, UFOs, basic animals, elephants and tigers and stuff, zombies, you know, ghosts, poltergeists, possessed lamps. I didn't think it'd go in that many different directions, but I guess that's the point. It's supposed to be a little bit odd. Wait, what? This just led me back to where I was before. Let me take out that Barbot first. The rest are pretty easy. Oh my god, dude. DK Thunder. I wish I could learn that. I still have 0 offensive Psy abilities, which is kind of boring. It's a real Psy-inducing experience, I guess you could say. Makes me want to sigh. Alright. Take care of these. Look how tiny they are. Thigh block. I mean, they don't call it little saucers. Yeah. So I tried doing this before. It's like I have to go right first. Is this gonna... I feel like this isn't the right way. Hold on, let me talk to some people. Maybe they'll remind me. It's kind of a difficult start. Thought I would just get there and at least try it. At least Arson's getting experience. I have to make sure I don't die. Even if I have to escape and retry. Heal up, I don't mind. Although they do make it pretty hard to heal because I'd have to go all the way back to the other town now. I don't think the inn resets. Although it did seem to that one time. Maybe I just didn't save it after I used it last time. So where's the house? Tell me where the house is. Ghost house in Spokane, yes. How do we get there though? So yeah, I never found the piano, I don't think. Maybe that's what I should look for once I get there. Have you heard the Rosemary's new address? I mean, I've been there, I just can't quite figure out. Maybe I have to go further east? Because I just went by the train tracks and it wasn't there. It must be up here somewhere. Right? It must be. It couldn't have been there. Oh yeah, this is it. The sign and everything. Do not trespass Rosemary's property. Something like that. So let Ness take care of the stronger enemy. Let this clown take out the weaker ones. But my PP is full. I'm gonna have to use him just to heal this clown. He's trying to make himself feel worthwhile, but he's not. Oh my god, he's gonna trigger me a lot. He's just gonna go in and die instantly on the first fight watch. It's weird that they do that. They start him at level 1, so what are you supposed to do with that? Just grind up? And he would be higher than he is now if he didn't die all the time, but then he just stays dead half the time while I'm fighting stuff. So it's right here, I think. Wait, is it? Yeah, here we go. I mean, it does look very big, but a lot of it is going downstairs. So good thing I brought that key. Ooh, spooky music. So we gotta pay attention. This guy mentions the piano too. The mouse even tells me about it. But we should be able to kill this guy before he can summon... Guess he's too fast. He has very high defense though. Look at that. Just let him chip away. Ghost, I guess, isn't too bad. Zombie, I can one-shot. Please finish him off. Oof, good crit actually. We gotta really make use of all our resources here. Play it smart. Seems like one of those difficulty spike moments where they expect you to grind or do something crazy. Let's talk to this. Talk to him without aggroing more enemies. He's trolling me, making me chase him around. Are you kidding me? It's hard to turn sometimes, that's why. Thank you. Ordinary mouse, the room with the piano, hee hee hee. I haven't found the piano. What if I use telepathy on him? Nothing. He's not gonna tell me which one it is. Okay, so we'll start going top room first. These things can petrify you, right? So this can be very bad. And they have, I think, a lot of HP. Maybe not that much. This is an RNG game. See if they will use the attack or not. Either it's this one or it's a scorpion that does it, or maybe both. Or they can just petrify you and there's nothing you can do about it. You just lose. Okay, there's nothing really here to worry about. I don't remember where I went and didn't go, so I'm just gonna have to do it fresh, like I'm doing it for the first time. These guys have a lot of HP and defense too. Probably should die this turn though. If only Arson was at least fast enough to attack before they do, you have a better chance to finish them off before getting hit. He's just too slow too. Okay, so we went 2 top, so now we go down. The problem is, you might think this ends somewhere, but there's another 2 doors and then another 2 doors, so it just keeps going. Dude, we can't, how come he's so fast? At least he didn't summon anything. He should be dead this turn, regardless of what he summoned. Just a regular ghost, no big deal. Okay. Could be getting close to level 20 as well. Maybe even level 30 on Nest too. Alright, not too bad. I should keep him topped off though. Whenever I have a chance to heal him, I'll just heal him. I can't let him die. Otherwise these status effects could kill me in one shot like it did last time. Those scorpions are very scary. Possibly these two. I don't know for sure whether I'll one-shot him, so maybe I... Okay, it's always better to be safe. It's not... Oh, here it is. Now, what can I do about that? Like, I don't know how to deal with that. Will it only be for this battle? I forget what... If there was any items I had that deal with stone. I'm just a stone forever? I don't know what to do. Like, is he still gonna be one? It doesn't say. I just don't know. Are you still a stone or not? It does say it. What the fuck? Does this heal it maybe? Wait, why isn't it even working? It won't let me use it even? What am I supposed to do then? There must be some item that I'm overlooking that gives you immunity to it. Kind of like this gave me immunity to... I doubt that'll work. I can't even use it. I could use those to get out of here, which I probably should. I should know when to quit. Maybe I'll do it one more fight or something. Yeah, I'll never make it because I'm turned to stone, but I think he says that anyway. Look at how he's walking too, he's just floating. I don't know how to cure it though. Turned into a stone, he's been a stone. Does it run out after a while? Let's see if these are reusable. Really? I feel like they should be, otherwise it wouldn't be worth it. $29. Okay, at least you can spam them. He didn't even let me target him. $22, they're kind of weak. And that one did get consumed. Let's just try them since we can. Shit. Is it gonna be an AoE? No. Oh wait, it was an AoE. That's kind of cool at least. Laser beam, last weapon. I just wasted a whole bunch of stuff. Dude, if you can't even handle this, I'm done with you. We better escape while we can. Not much else I can do. Let me look over my inventory and just try to figure out what can deal with stone. I can't figure this out. Clearly it's something I can't deal with. Let me go back to Podunk. Or Marysville, I guess. Union Station, okay. I don't even have any healing items, so he might die on the way. This useless guy. Should I have gone to the hospital there? I don't know. Yeah, he has 40 health. What am I supposed to do with that? Maybe I have to check every shop again to see if I missed something that would deal with stone. I really don't know. They always introduce something new that one-shots you or completely ruins you. So it was first that PK Beam R or whatever that the bar bots do, so I had to use the Franklin badge. So did I get anything else like that for stone purposes? And the answer is, I have no clue. But he's still stone. So he's got nothing. If I can't make it back, I'm just dead. That's it. That would be so fucking annoying. Come on, oh, should I run away? Or can you handle this? Gonks aren't too bad. Like how it says he keeps turning into a stone. He already is a stone. Or yeah, you can keep attacking death. I don't even mind that. As long as you... Ooh. I think I'm dead. He won't make it back to town, this useless guy. Look at this, losing to a skunk. So pathetic. Actually pitiful. So bad. Dude, should I run away? These are pretty weak though. I should be able to just one-shot it. I really don't want him to die. Come on, we can survive. We can do this. To make sure to get more breadcrumbs though. Wait, is Ness back? How come I can sprint now? Oh, please run away. They're gonna attack first though. Fuck. Oh my god, this guy is oh. Ness saved me at least. Can you just make it there? Okay, there shouldn't be enemies now. Just sleep in a bed. We barely made it by the skin of our teeth, which is nice. Make this one count so we can go to the hospital. Oh, this guy's really expensive though, isn't he? I don't have much of a choice. Well, guess we'll have to pay whatever price we have to. This guy's very expensive compared to the other doctor. 918, okay, dude. Now cured. It's a little extra apostrophe thing that I don't need. This guy's such a jerk. I'm still stoned. What? What? Oh, I got baited twice. First by the expensive cost and then by that. You didn't even do anything. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Like, where can I even go? Maybe I'll check the shop? I don't get it. What is this? If I sleep in bed, will it cure me? Probably not. I'm just wasting money, but it won't, I don't think. Let's see. Can you walk, dude? No, nothing cures it. At least I'm learning about this because I'm gonna need to know going forward. Is there anything here? Maybe medicine. There's medicine that does it. Please. Anti-petrified drug. The antidote cures poison, so that's not it. It's not the asthma spray. Life up cream. I'm pretty sure it's not that. Let's just try it because I don't know what else to do. This just gives you HP. It doesn't even revive you though. Oh my god. What an annoying mechanic though. He's still stoned though, that's all I care about. Sport's good, that's not gonna help. Food, I doubt any food would do anything. I do need bread though, actually. Is Arson gonna have to go solo for a while until I figure this out? That's gonna be quite the adventure. I'm not sure what to do about that. I really don't know what to do. This is so stupid. Rope so you can hang yourself after getting turned to stone. Ruler just measures stuff. I don't know what that would do. Stun gun, I don't know. None of this is useful. This is annoying. I can't believe it. There's nothing that would help me. Let me get some money. Ness can still interact with stuff, he just... Wait, can I give it to him and can he use it for me? Help a brother out? I'm stealing from Ness's account. But it's for a good cause. Yeah, I kinda need that. Now I'll go searching the other shops. Can I use the phone too? I guess I will save it like this and just figure out how to break the stone. Because if I can't figure it out, then I won't be able to... Oops. To give everything to Arson. Damn it. Let's use the bread just because we can. Have the crumbs ready. Let me save it if this guy moves. And yeah, ask my dad advice. How do I get rid of petrify? Ness can't even talk. $380. I guess he still gets experience though. He's still alive technically. So I'm just trying to think logically. What could I have encountered so far that would cure me of petrify? I'm just trying to remember. I can go back to my house and check my storage. I can also go to Magic Cant. Maybe they have something there that I missed. I'm just not sure. I'm sure I can find a nurse or somebody somewhere who can cure it once. But I'm talking about permanently. Should probably buy some healing items too. Just because Arson won't make it there by himself otherwise. It's not like money's an issue, it's just kind of annoying to have to do this. So let's get some sports drink type stuff. Not that. Food. Just whatever's the best, you know, let me get like as many of these as I can. Orange juice isn't gonna do shit. Stock up on those sports drinks. Sponsored by Powerade. Buy as many as I can hold. So you can actually get through these early game areas because he's useless. What a pathetic piece of garbage. How many can I buy? What? Is he gonna say I don't have room at some point? I'm confused. What? Is it just on an endless loop? Yeah, okay, thank you. I have like 5 on Ness and probably 3 on him, so I can just switch between them if I need to. So let me go back to my house and try to figure something out for this. This is a very awkward moment. So our MVP, this is like that moment in a story, like a show or a book or something, where the hero is incapacitated and the second in command, or like the next best guy, has to step up and prove his worth. So he has to do something amazing that no one thought he could do, and then he gets appreciated a lot more. That is kind of a cool dynamic thing that it created. You know, I just got turned to stone. I don't know how to deal with it. And while I figure it out, the guy I've been talking shit about the whole time has to carry the day. He just has to. So prove yourself to me. Our hero has been turned to stone. So his lowly underling partner has to save the day and find a way to cure him, thereby gaining his undying loyalty and trust from that point on. Oh my god. 57. So he's handling these pretty well, but these are kind of lower level enemies. As long as I don't go back to where I was, I will be safe. I don't want to fight the stronger enemies. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's tanking it pretty well. He's taking it like a champ. I'm just trying to think. I don't remember anything mentioning stone. Must be an item in Magic Camp that I'm forgetting about. I'll probably go back there. Can I even use like telepathy or anything? I can't do anything. Can I get like soft locked somehow? Like if I have to use telepathy and I'm turned to stone. I don't know. Probably take out the rope first, otherwise I could get sunlocked. Shoot. Don't do it to Arson. Okay, good, good. Kind of baiting. He's serving as like the distraction. Now I committed, so I have to. I think I might be dead. That would be very unfortunate. Quick escape though, nice. Probably should have killed the rope first, like I said. Dude, come on. I'll use the sports drink, if I even can. Why is this so difficult for you? Just attack Ness. Oh, he's caught onto my strategy. Look at this, crowd control to death. Now he's gonna keep attacking Ness until he breaks out, hopefully. Please don't attack Arson, please, please, please. Alright. Alright. This is one of those parts of a game where you just have to deal with it. Yes, you could say Ness right now is dead weight. Kinda like what Arson is all the time, even now. Fuck. So dumb, dude. So I still have to buy those sports drinks again. I should save it after. I just didn't think it would be such a comic failure. Can't even walk 5 steps with this guy. Ugh. Let me buy like 8 of those. Yeah, let's take another. Get as many as I can damn well carry. I didn't even get a chance to use it. So obviously I gotta kill the ropes first, but they have a bit of HP, so it wouldn't have mattered much. It's just amazing. I love that about some of these effects. They don't just go on you and then wear off, they just go on you and stay on you forever. I got lucky and broke out of it quick the first time, but sometimes they just last forever, literally. There you go, let's save it so I don't have to keep doing that. I know this fool is gonna keep dying. It's an absolute fool. I just want to see my stash in my house. So right now I'm in Marysville. I can go to... Oops. Just to recap. Reindeer had what for shops? I forgot. It must be something in Reindeer. Or maybe I will have to check out Snowman too. Let me try to just make it back to my house in one piece, first of all. See if there's anything that mentions stone. I can't remember, but I feel like there was something. I can't even run, can I? Oh yeah, I can still. Sometimes. Sometimes it lets me, sometimes it doesn't, for some reason. Even though he's stone and he's sliding on the ground, he can still sprint, apparently. And again, remember, it doesn't wear out, ever. It never wears out. It'll last now till the end of time. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. So even if I could somehow do it combat-wise, I wouldn't be able to use like telekinesis or, I mean, telepathy and stuff like that for story purposes if I have to. So that's just how ridiculous it is. But now we're back in the Podunk area. Pretty sure there's nothing here that has to do with stone. I could check the shop real quick. Could also check the nurse. Maybe they'll do something here that they couldn't do at the other one. Not too sure. It would have been better if he died. Then I could just revive him at the hospital. Now he's just in a weird limbo where he's useless. So annoying. Just get back to town. Let me check the hospital. Where is it? I think it's up one or down one. Right here. See, sometimes the nurse just cures you. Apparently the doctor doesn't cure you. Nothing there. Where was it that the nurse cured me? Maybe in the elementary school? Let me try it. No, it's not. I'm a stone, you moron. Oh yeah, everything's fine. Haha. What is that shit? What a great doctor. Look at how he's walking. Does that look fine to you? Alright, so I don't know what to do. Let me check the shop. None of this deals with being turned to stone. I don't know what else to say. Sports goods, foods, pets. Is there a pet that can do it to me? Probably not. Canary, I don't know. Still haven't found Laura. I kind of forgot about that, right? Maybe I have and now I don't remember. Alright, whatever. We should be safe here anyway. All the enemies here are pretty weak. I gotta go back to my house for the millionth time. I just can't imagine how I'm gonna undo this. Nice relaxing stroll back to the house. Really trying to mull over how to deal with this situation. Arson is being a good pal and trying to get him there in one piece. Really trying to get himself there in one piece. How is he still not level 20? They're killing all these weak enemies, but so. The experience is still splitting, I guess. Even though it says stone, like it would still say poison there. That doesn't mean he's not getting experience. Right, it just means that's the status effect. There's not enough room on the screen for both. Alright, so let's go see our mom. Even eating her wonderful pizza won't cure my petrification. Yeah, wounded is the least of my concerns. Will this actually cure it? Even if it does, that doesn't help me because... No, it still doesn't. Let's just think about this. Basement key does nothing. Slingshot isn't going to do it. Zoo key, hamburger, rope. These are all like temporary use things. I don't feel like they have to do with petrification. Big bag, antidote, herb. What do magic herbs do again? Maybe they will do something. Let me see. Flash dark. None of that helps me. None of this helps me. Super spray. What does that even do? Well, there's a few items I might look at. Onyx hook I'm probably gonna need. The hat I might take to that girl. Does mouthwash cure it? I forget. Maybe berry tofu? Let me deposit all my stupid things. She doesn't seem to mind that I'm turned to stone. Guess I'm about as active as ever. So get rid of all this, take everything I need, and try to figure out... So can I just use that horn anywhere I want? Because in that case it's almost like a cheat. If you're about to die, you could use it like you would use bread. I didn't even think of that until now. So cash card, badge, laser beam, last weapon, crumbs, sports drink. I do love how your storage seems to be infinite. That is kind of nice of them. Someone like me, I'm obviously going to hoard every single item in the game just because I can. So let's pick up everything we need. What do I think could possibly help me? The coins I don't think have anything to do with it. Magic herb, I forget what it does. But I don't think it matters, but let's just try one. Canary doesn't do anything. Bullhorn doesn't do anything. None of this does anything. Butter knife, I doubt. I don't see why that would matter. Super spray might do something. It almost sounds like a medical item, but it tells you what they do kind of when you look at them. Repel ring, butter knife, life up cream, phone card, bomb, sword. Just blow up his outer exterior of the rock. No, I didn't want to, fuck. I guess his whole body is turned to stone though, so you can't do that. The antidote is only for poison. Onyx hook we definitely need. What else? Repel ring, life up cream, blah blah blah. Mouthwash, I forget what it does. But maybe that's the answer, but then you have a limited amount, don't you? So that could kind of be a soft lock situation. Maybe we'll go here in our desperation and give it to her just because we're kind of screwed right now. I'm willing to try almost anything now. Somehow that might work. I don't even know. Plasma beam, sports drink. Okay. Let's see what we got. Look at it. I can't even look at it. What the fuck? Why can't I look at it? Fine, let me put away the laser beam and the last weapon. So that I'm in a tight spot right now as far as space. Okay, let's just read everything. Magic herb does not cure petrification. Tired or injured. So let me just use it and it won't do anything, I bet. Okay. So we're still on the mystery. What this is about. Let's see. How to deal with petrification. Insecticides. Okay, so that has nothing to do with that. I can put that back. I'm just gonna look through everything and be thorough like I always am. I will go back there and see if they don't have any advice for me or items for me. The hat is for the girl in the snow place. So I won't worry about that right now. Mouthwash I feel like actually is good for most things. I forget what he said it's good for, but it could be. Why do I have a bottle rocket? Let me give him the mouthwash and see what it says. Please be good for petrification. Lose your cold. Okay, that's not good either. The hat is fine. I think this one's just like a mystery. It doesn't tell you what it does. Should just cure everything. But let's maybe give it a try. Oh shit. I thought you could use it on Ness. Let me store everything. Maybe that would work. I don't know. Keep the bottle rocket. I'll keep everything else. Super spray was insecticide, so I don't need that. And mouthwash I don't need. Oh wait, I tried to use it, but it didn't do anything. So let me try again. Give it to Ness. This is one of those really long, arduous moments where you have to be observant, and it rewards you for paying attention throughout the game, but it doesn't mean that it'll be easy to do. So I can't even use it. I tried using it and it did nothing. So I guess we'll go to Magic Can and then check these other towns again. I'm not sure what else I can do. Why does the mom look like a ghost? Oh, it's just the yellow hair. It makes it look transparent. Next level 363, 251. They're both pretty close. Okay, so we'll use the horn. Or the onyx, whatever it's called. Onyx hook. Okay, so now we'll go back here and see if maybe somebody can help us. I really forget if anyone will, but I'll check the items in the shop too. Goods keeper, I don't care about that. That's where I just was. Who is the doctor here again? There's one at the top. I don't know if this will do anything. That actually cures it though. Okay, so now I know. This is the only one that I could find. The other doctors and nurses don't do it. This one actually cures it. So will there be an item here that does that? Portable? Purposes or not, because that's a big deal then. Do you have something that deals with petrification? Let's see. Peace coin protect. I don't know what those do, but I do have them in my bank. I could have looked at them. But they seem, again, like one-time uses. So that won't do much for me. So, does anybody have something here that can cure it? No, this is the same guy. Why did I do it again? Or no, it's not. Brass ring, silver ring, gold ring. Unless it's something weird, like the other rings have specific effects. But I think they just increase your defense. Like your base defense. I guess I could try it, but it's not like money's gonna be an issue, really. I'm sure I have plenty of it waiting for me. Would earth repel stone? I don't know if that's how they work. Let me think. I'm probably already wearing one and I don't even know it. Yeah, he's already wearing Earth Pendant. And it doesn't even help. I don't know. Nothing there helped me. You know what, let's buy the other rings, because we can always give them to our buddy. If they don't do anything different. We'll buy both of them, actually. Okay, get both, just in case for some weird reason if they have the effect of dealing with stone transformation. I don't know why they would. Defense goes up, same thing, right? Defense goes up. So may as well switch this for Ness. And then give him the gold ring to equip. Because he needs it obviously a lot more. That could help him quite a bit, actually. What else does Ness have equipped that my buddy doesn't? Silver ring, earth pendant. Okay, gold ring, H2O pendant. Can I store stuff here so I don't have to go back home again? And then I'll end up on the other side of the map. So I'm very confused as to... It's the goods keeper. I just don't know what's gonna help me deal with this. I need all that. I don't need this. I guess I could go to Snowman if I can't figure this haunted house out. It could be an interlude, I suppose. The hook I don't really need. I'm not gonna come back here. Everything else should be fine, right? Badge, spray, ghost key, the hat, badge, cash card, crumbs. Everything looks good there. Let me get out of here, and there's only really one way to get out of here. I checked all the shops. It is good to know, though, that at least I can cure it here as a one-time thing. Nobody else could seem to figure it out. Like the other doctors couldn't do it. The nurses couldn't do it. Only this one could do it. Because you go down here into the bowels of the earth. And I think you go right, left, left, right. I think I have that memorized. Then we just gotta get out of here through wherever that guy was standing. The guy who said he doesn't exist. And then... Can't wake the dragon yet, I don't think. Unless I... What would I be able to do? Oh, I should have checked that one guy who said come back when you're stronger. There is a guy here who says that, but I doubt that'll help me right now. I might not be strong enough anyway. He says like Ness is not strong enough to do it. Wait, what? When did it say that? Huh? It said like his psychic powers are not strong enough to wake the dragon. Now it's not saying it, so does that mean I am strong enough? How would I do it though? What? Huh. What would I even have done then? Why did it say that? Check. Wait, he woke. Earned my musical note. Oh shit, I am strong enough. So I'll actually go back and see that guy too. Look how wholesome and nice he looks here. This is like a boss battle unexpectedly. Glad I checked here though. He might be too strong though. Might be too strong. Good good contention. You know what, maybe Ness is strong enough to stand up to it though, because that guy's useless anyway. Strange cry. 43. I feel like Ness can just solo him. PK Fire B. 60. I mean, at least he can stand up to it. If I get a couple dodges or something. Yeah, it's just gonna be a bit too much though. 66. I can try to out heal it. Yeah, I think I'm just not strong enough at this point to do a lot of what I'm expected to do. It lets me do it though, so that makes me think I can barely out heal him. Like, is he gonna miss one turn that I can hit him? And of course I have no idea how much HP he has. This is kind of an epic moment. I'm just not gonna be able to do anything, am I? Come on, miss me once, or stop spamming that move. Is he gonna run out of PP too? Okay. My defense goes down again. That's what I needed. I don't know how much HP he's gonna have. Ooh, okay. I mean, obviously I'm not meant to do that, but it's interesting that it lets me do it. I don't know what to say about that. Now I'll go back to my house again. My main mission is I want to learn how to get rid of Petrify on command. And I'm not quite getting that. That was just an incidental encounter. So now I'll have to go back there again. I think my goods are ready to go. Alright, let's use the Onyx hook. And whatever we did here wasn't really that important. Because we could just buy him a gold ring instead of those useless ones. I just wanted to see if they said something different. Oh, we still gotta cure this though. It wasn't even this one that did it, was it? Well, that works too, I guess. Or no, it was that one. Alright, so let me buy him a gold ring so we both have one. I think I have enough, right? Gold ring should boost his defense quite a bit. Give it to him first, then he can equip it. Whoops. Ness didn't do anything. Use that, it certainly can't hurt. So let's not fight the dragon, but let me talk to that one guy who said come back when you're stronger. I forget where he was. He kind of looked weird, so I'll know him when I see him. He said come back when you are stronger and I'll tell you a secret. If it's how to get rid of stone form, I'll gladly take him. Okay, he doesn't look like that. He has some other weird haircut, I think. No. I think he's towards the bottom, maybe. See, I just fought that dragon incidentally. I wasn't coming here for that reason. But I can obviously do it later. Which one was it? Maybe it is just one of these random guys. I swear he had like weird curly kind of hair. Frilly hair. I don't know. Damn it, now I'll have to talk to everyone. Kid, how are you doing? That's not him. Whoops. I have no idea which one it is. I doubt it's a kid. I tried to say no, but okay. So I accomplished absolutely nothing today. I was trying to at least beat the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, okay, I know, I've heard that a million times. Tell you're not from this place. How could you ever guess? Okay, I don't think it's this guy. Noodle Noggin Nest. He gave me a nickname. One of these guys says, come back when you're stronger. Yeah. Come on, what do we got? Okay, they're not here. Which one could it be? It's one of these at the bottom. Sound of the fountain soothes, that's not the secret. Everyone knows that. Is it this guy? Strange clothing. I'm after those clothes. Alright, come on, man. That's the goods keeper. This is the phone guy. He's the equivalent of a phone. Lets you save it. Maybe I already did it and I just forgot what it was. He gave me like a bag of herbs. Somebody said he'll tell me a secret. I remember that very distinctly. When I'm stronger. Come back when you're stronger. How could this be? Maybe he's up at the top. Yeah. All this I've read. It's very odd how I can't find that guy now. Okay, the same guy, philosophy. Jerk. I just did these, didn't I? You can tell you're not from here. Yeah, I just did those. Maybe this one in the top row? These are all kind of like shops and helpful stuff though. Okay, I guess I don't know. Let me go to the bottom left. Maybe it was one of those guys. I doubt it. Where is it? Oh god. Maybe it was the guy in that house over there actually. Then he'll just say I'm not strong enough. You would think if I'm strong enough to fight the dragon, I should be strong enough for anything. Even though I can't kill it, obviously. That stood up pretty well though. He lasted a while. You just had to keep healing though. So it's not the monkey. It was inside a house. Must be this one, must be. Yeah, this is him. He looks different, like I said. Didn't hear you come in. Guitar is so loud, I can't even think. I was playing the guitar myself. I should have known. It's a real secret, so he is telling me. This is the first time I've heard this. Become really strong. Wait, what? No, you baited me. It's a secret that if I come when I'm strong, then you'll tell me a secret, but I am strong. Fuck you. You'll let me fight the dragon, but you won't tell me your secret. I see how it is. Alright, so I still don't know how to deal with Petrify. I still don't know. No clue. Actually, no clue. I can't even believe that. I accomplished literally nothing. At least I discovered that I can get rid of it here in case I get it, but that doesn't help me actually deal with getting through that place. So let me just get through this pathway. I'm not gonna fight the dragon. How am I not leveling up? This is what moments like this are good for. Does it hit both of us? Jesus, what a strong death rattle. How come I only hit him for 14? Because he's like fire resistant from all his work with explosives? Is that actually it? That would make sense somewhat. Let's go down the hole. Right, left, right. And oof. Never understood what exactly these are supposed to be, but definitely unusual. So this dude's just never gonna level up, is he? $79 is more than enough. Let's go down, left, right. Just go through that hallway, ignore the dragon, and then where will that take me? That'll take me on the far side of Marysville. So I'll look at the map once I get there. I guess that might be it for today. I don't know how. I just spent like 2 hours doing absolutely nothing. How is that possible? I guess it's bound to happen. But this has been a long playthrough. See, this is the beauty of playing something blind and not looking anything up. Like, there will be those moments where you're trying to just figure out what to do next. And even though I know where to go, or at least I think I'm going the right way through that mansion, now I'm at a roadblock. Every time I get turned to stone, it's just over. I have to go all the way back here, come all the way back, and I won't make any progress. I need a reliable way to deal with stone transformation. Or at least if Arson's strong enough, he can pick up the slack, but then he'll get turned to stone too. 100 on the nose, beautiful. Okay, there's a hole right here, we jump out into the real world. And then this takes us right near Marysville, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. So we should check Marysville once more for its shops and stuff. Then maybe I should check what's that next town? Reindeer. Maybe they have something of value. Let's see. Shoot. If it's not in one of those towns, I could go to Snowman and give this girl the hat and just try to go in that direction, assuming I can. I haven't tried to yet, but that's the only other thing that's been mentioned by NPCs that I can do, I think. Can Arson take out a skunk? Is he that good? Come on, Ness took out a cougar, you can't take out a skunk. Of course, you're too slow to even do it. Jesus Christ. Finally, oh my god, I better save it after that. A monumental occurrence. I level so slowly. Fucking useless. Of course, he doesn't gain PP because there is no PP. The man without a PP. Somewhere here I can go down, I don't know where. Here. This should be very close to Marysville. In fact, I think it's right here. Is there anything in the... What does this guy have to say anyway? Yeah, this guy scammed me a few times. Real rockets. I don't really know what they do. They might be reusable items. Like, at least one of them was. But we'll see when the time comes. A lot of them I couldn't use at all anyway. It certainly couldn't be a one-time use for such a high amount of money. So let's see. I should check the shop. Pick up my money, I guess. Doesn't really matter who uses it. That's not very much even. Let's see if there's not something we can buy here that will cure our issue here. Our stone problem. It's the same thing, nothing new. Or does it let you scroll down? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know what to do. Food, I doubt there'd be anything relevant. Variety goods, something rare that helps me cure it. Bell ring, rope, stun gun, ruler. No, I don't know what that does. I have one anyway, but why would that cure you of being petrified? I don't see the connection anyway. What? Why am I stuck? Guess I should save it. I'm back in the real world. So what is my dad been up to anyway? I can't remember what he said at the beginning, but apparently whatever he's doing is getting him a lot of money. This game predicted credit cards. Alright, where am I looking? There's nothing here. That means like I went... Right, there'd be nothing else. Cheap, fast, and handsome. Best doctor. Sawbones Benny. Take advantage of specially priced treatments now. Dead or alive, protect your life. So I should go to Reindeer. And maybe I can go up to the northern towns now too. Because I kind of was about to and then I just stopped. How did I even get there though? Where I fought the Starman or whatever out in the wild. How did I get there? Let me think. It's somewhere up north. I guess I could just explore different areas since I'm not getting anywhere with this haunted house. Did I go to Union Station and then run across? That must be what it was. So go to Union Station and then just keep running. Something like that. I can always use bread to get back. I guess I'll explore everywhere else that I can explore. Find that chick in Snowman who wants the hat back. He'll probably join my party. Hopefully not at level 1. Not bad, 112. Not like you need it. Yeah, we're just kind of exploring now. I don't know what else I can do. So I should check Reindeer for sure. There was nothing really in Reindeer except... See, somehow from here, I ended up in a totally different area, I think. Right? I ended up fighting Starman. There was like a farm. I feel like it was somewhere around here. The bridge is out, but there's got to be something I can do. Okay, so we're 20 and 30, which is nice. Making a little bit of progress. So I just don't remember. Looks like there's something here. Yeah, this is actually leading somewhere. So there's this big open field with starmen and all kinds of crazy crap. Right? It must be here. What else could this be? So maybe I can actually do this now since I'm strong enough. Yeah, I don't think they're that difficult. Can I actually find a town here and do stuff? Like, they're strong, but they're not that strong. This is kind of like semi-open world. Not really, but in the sense that, like, at this point, there's so many different things I can do. I can do the haunted house. I can do this area, seemingly. I could do the dragon. I can do, like, there's so much at once you can do. It's cool that it lets you choose that. Let me heal at least him. So there would be starmen here last time I checked. There might be right now. Or I think this is the person who rolled me last time, Nancy. A lot of HP, a lot of defense. No effect. He doesn't even have psi power, dude. Only psi he induces is me at how shitty he is. Alright, not too bad, but very high defense, so it can sometimes be a problem. Can you actually squeeze through that? But why? It's to get trapped in between trees. Ultra Barbots, same thing though. I think you can reflect everything. And if he's critting like that, I'm happy. Okay, let me try. Just trying to get to a town up here, and then I can explore it next time. See if I can get to, what is this called? Town called LA, which is probably a joke on Los Angeles, but it's ELLAY. And then there's another one too, Youngtown or something. Let me attack C with Nest and then finish that one. Wait, what? I don't know what happened. Yeah, that should be fine. So Nest should finish that. Arson should be able to finish this after a second turn. Don't die, you clown. Jesus Christ. Is it going to be something that cures petrification? Even if it was, I wouldn't be able to use it. That's the sad part. Once you're turned to stone, you can't do anything. Size shield. Probably a second size shield. I don't know. Let me heal this guy up though. He cannot hold his own at all, dude, ever. Let's just try to make it through this area. Take out the Barbot first though. The Nest can attack the bee while Arson wait, what? He survived. He survived somehow. Never mind, then all bets are off. Jesus Christ, you suck. So finish him off, hopefully. Probably won't even finish him off. By doing his part, I don't think he'll do enough to finish off the first one. PK Beam A does a little bit, not too bad. Jesus Christ, dude. I can't let him die. I can't let him die. Even as bad as he is. Jesus Christ. I have plenty of PP, it's just like an endless cycle. He's just gonna keep getting destroyed. Look at this guy, man. Look at this dude. So bad. Why don't you take Ness? Thank you. Does about the same amount to both of us. I have to heal him again because he's such a clown. Let me guess, another dead end of trees for no reason. I love it when they do that. Alright. I don't know what this area is. It'll eventually lead to Youngtown, I suppose. But if these are the kinds of enemies I'm fighting, I'm never gonna make it there. I better attack the other one actually, because he's gonna keep healing. He heals like crazy. And he survived that. Look at that. He can't even... Full heal, amazing. Because at least he's minus 30, so I should be able to finish him off there. Please. No. Wow. Good, no. Jeez, for once Ness took a lot more damage. It's okay, he can just heal himself back. Of course, this guy is so useless. Can't do anything right. Okay, we're good, we're good. Not too bad. Alright, knock it out of the park. Yeah, this is kind of a frustrating thing to have to deal with this guy all the time. He's gonna eventually get strong enough and then we'll be fine, but shouldn't really require that. These things have a ton of HP too. I don't think I've even killed one yet. They always run away, that's why. Not like they're hard. Spiders are fine. Should just one-shot it. No? They have a lot of HP. So they have more than 70, or at least 70. Poison, oh here we go. At least I can cure that. I don't think I'll make it through this area even. To a town or anything. The way that this is going, like every 5 steps I just have to fight. So stupid. What? Oh, it's A. I'm stupid. And what's on the left? Probably nothing. Dead end, right? My favorite thing about this map. Lots of dead ends. Man, I might just have to come back later. I'm gonna run out of PP. That's not even enough. 30. Oh yeah, that's really gonna get it done. At least he's splitting damage. See how useless he is there. His weapon is good, so that's no excuse. Just too low of a level. Let's heal him up a little more, as much as we can, as long as we can. Is there actually something up here? Where am I even? Haven't I already been here from a different angle? I guess not. Otherwise I would have ended up on that bottom path, which I wasn't. I do like how much there is to explore. I just don't like how there's no hidden items and stuff in all these dead ends. So there's no incentive to actually go down them. Okay, level 21, not bad. I might just have to take my breadcrumbs out of here because this is just going to go on forever, I feel like. At least he has over 100 HP. Oh god. It's just teasing me. There's something there, but I think, like I said, I went there from the other side. The other direction. Is there nothing I can... nothing I can find here? Oh no. Why don't I... Defense up on... Wait, it didn't let me choose who. Does it do it to both of us? Okay, so Ness should be like invincible. Or whatever. What? Oh god. No effect, but it could be next time. How much am I actually hitting? I'm critting a lot, very often. Still not enough though. He's gonna die. Oh my god. I don't have time to heal here. Please finish him off. Ooh, that was actually a good crit. Now I can heal, I suppose. Remember, this is after me using defense up. That is so shameful how bad you're getting beat. You hypnotized Arson, not me. You tried. You guys too dumb to even get hypnotized properly. Damn, dude, he's getting crit every single attack. 5. Nice, dude. Damn, what's with the crits? Every other hit. I might just have to get out of here. I think we've shown that this area might be a little too much for us. Damn. That doesn't even help me that much. Come on, if you can't get through here, you're garbage. I guess I'll rest in Marysville and figure out what to do next time, because I didn't get anything done today. And until I figure out how to remove petrification, I don't think I want to try that place again. It's just going to keep happening over and over. Or at least until Arson is much stronger, so he can carry the day. But the only problem with that too is he will get turned to stone too, so what does it matter? God damn it. At least he's gaining experience, so gives a good incentive for exploration. Even if he's getting whooped every time he fights somebody. Look, he's about to die again, are you kidding me? Alright, they made us walk a little bit too far. So there's the elementary school. Go to the inn, I suppose, and sleep. And then save it. Here we go. It doesn't matter what it costs. It's a little more expensive than the other one. We are kind of short on money, but we should have gotten some from all the fighting we just did. I don't know how exactly it determines it, but it must just be on fight. Spoils from fights and depending how tough the enemies are, stuff like that. 1500 that quick. $13.77, $9.30. And they both just leveled up not too long ago.